Are you looking for a low-priced lake home in Wisconsin? Let me show you just how much your dollars can get you. Hi guys, welcome back to the Moving to Milwaukee channel. This week I would like to show you 5 lakes in Lake Country that start under $1 million for lakefront homes. Lakefront property in general comes at a premium as compared to a typical single-family home in a neighborhood, and the home itself will come in many different shapes and sizes. Many people will have dreams of living on the water and could be very intimidated by some of the hefty price tags involved. So the purpose of today's video is to show you that affordable lake living does in fact exist. Trust me, I'm a realtor, the facts and the comps do not lie, and I am going to show this to you. So with that said, let's get right into it. Now, the first lake that I do want to talk about is Pewaukee Lake. This is definitely one of the largest lakes out in the Lake Country area, and you can expect to find a home on almost every corner of this 2,400-acre lake. Now, there's a public boat launch on the far west side for all of your boating activities. You can sit your boat right on the water and fish, water ski, whatever it is you wanted, Pewaukee Lake has it. And on the far east side is the public beach for the people, as well as many shops, restaurants, and even some condos that are overlooking the water. Many streets that surround the lake will have narrow lots of land, but will be filled with homes of different sizes. Now, prices on Pewaukee Lake will start as low as $590,000. Some of that are at this low price point may not be directly on the lake, but either be part of an HOA or a street where homes will have rights to access the water. These will be typically 1 or 2 story homes with 3 beds, 2 baths, roughly 2,000 square feet of living space, and a 2-car garage. Other properties that will be on the water will go upwards around $1 million, give or take a couple hundred. They will have 2 or 3 bedrooms, 1,000 to 1,700 square feet of living space, a detached garage, and of course, water frontage anywhere from 30 to 60 feet. Which, small as it may seem, grants you a sizable portion of the land to construct a pier as well as park a boat. And when it comes to all other homes on Pewaukee Lake, they will be anywhere from 3,500 square feet and up. And this living space can include 3 to 5 bedrooms, as well as on average 4 to 5 bathrooms, an attached garage for 3 cars or more, and more than 100 feet of water frontage. Prices of these larger homes will typically start at $1.6 million and can go upwards of anywhere to $5 million plus. And by the way, my name is William Loos. I am a real estate agent in the local Lake Country and Southeast Wisconsin area. And if lake life is something in your future and you want to live life on the water, reach out to me today and let's talk about how we can make those dreams a reality. It doesn't take a lot, and I can help you see that it might just be closer in your grasp than you think. So call me today, I will tell you all about it, and I would love to hear about your housing goals and go over your options. The next 2 lakes I'm going to talk about are technically one split into 2. This is called Nabobbin Lake, and it is split into an upper and a lower body of water. And even though it is split in 2, both lakes are conjoined by a channel going underneath Interstate 94 and the main road, Delafield Road. Along this channel sits a private launch off Delafield Road where the public can have boating access. Of course, geographical facts aside, there are homes on both of these lakes. To start with Upper Nabobbin, homes on this lake will typically start as low as $800,000, and one can still get a lot of home for this price, as it could buy you 3 beds, 3 baths, a couple thousand square feet, and even as much as just a little less than 100 feet of water frontage. Homes on the higher end of the spectrum will go upwards of $4 million and up, which can not only buy one much more square footage of living space, but even more acreage of land, as well as a few hundred feet of water frontage. Now, Lower Nabobbin comes at a lower price point, as homes tend to start at $387,000. Now, homes this low will have access rights from being in a public street or part of an HOA. Surprisingly, homes that I found with this low in price had a lot of living space and even a large attached garage big enough for 2 to 4 cars. On the higher end of the spectrum, homes will go upwards of $2 million on Lower Nabobbin Lake. These will typically have more acreage as well as living space to the home. And regardless of the price of the homes you'll find on Upper or Lower Nabobbin Lake, one is sure to enjoy the surrounding of the trees in your own backyard. The next lake on my list is Okauchee Lake. This larger body of water has many peninsulas and peaks surrounding the area, many of which are narrow private roads that'll take you through some small neighborhoods with many homes on narrow lots of land. And I was surprised to find that homes that are started as low as $255,000. Now, some homes that are between this price point and $650,000 will be in an HOA, like some of the other lakes I've mentioned, but others that are on the lake will have smaller homes with 2 bedrooms, roughly 12 to 1,400 square feet of living space, and a detached garage big enough for 1.5 cars. However, some homes priced upwards of $700,000 to $950,000 will have direct water frontage and a private, but also more spacious 1 to 2 bedroom home. Homes at the low end will typically have 30 to 60 feet of water frontage in the backyard. What you're mainly paying for on Okauchee Lake is the land itself. Homes that are upwards of $1.3 to $2 million will have 3 to 5 bedrooms and upwards of 2,000 to 5,000 plus square feet of living space, as well as 100 plus feet of water frontage. Lastly, homes that are on the north and east end of the lake will have better views of natural light and sunsets. Between location and size of the home, these will go upwards of over $3 million. And the last lake on my list is Nagawicca Lake, which I actually mentioned in a previous video I did about 3 different price points for lake homes in Lake Country. Being that this one fits the criteria, I had to include it in this video. Now, Nagawicca has very beautiful scenery and roads that lead through some tall trees, roads that bring one to waterfront property. Now, homes on this lake will start as low as $650,000, and one can get a lot for their money at this price point on this lake, as it can buy a few thousand square feet of living space, 3 to 4 bedrooms, a 2.5 car detached garage, 50 feet of water frontage, and even as much as a half an acre of land. Depending on the location of the home on the lake, as well as the views of natural sunlight, let alone updates, homes like this can go upwards of $1.5 million. Many homes on Nagawicca Lake will have 50 to 75 feet of frontage on the water, but homes, regardless of the price, will have more than 100 feet to play with. Larger homes on Nagawicca will have 4 to 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 5,000 plus square feet of living space, and sometimes a larger lot of land of 1 acre or more. These homes will go upwards of $3 million plus. And just to wrap this up for some food for thought, it is the purpose of the home that is what matters. Are you someone who wants a spot for a fishing retreat? How about a summertime home in the wilderness while being close to the community? A retirement forever home, or are you an investor looking to capitalize on a prime Airbnb property? The possibilities are endless, and the saying goes, money doesn't buy happiness. Real estate is an investment, but should also be an emotional purchase more than anything. Well, guys, that is all I have for 5 lakes starting under $1 million in Lake Country. What are some things that you would do if you had a life on the water? Comment below. I would love to know your thoughts. Be sure to hit like and subscribe at the bottom to stay in the loop for when I release new content. It helps me out, which in return helps you out. And if I can ever help you out with your housing goals, whether it's lake property or anything else for that matter, my name is William Loos. Reach out and let's schedule a no-cost, no-obligation conversation to go over your options and talk about your goals. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.